Hey everyone, this is Daiki. Today I want to talk about some similarities that I've noticed so far after a month of living in the Czech Republic between Japan and the Czech Republic. First thing is the public transportation. As you might know, Japan is known for its great public transportation. Here too has a great public transportation. You can take a tram, you can take a bus, you can take a train, anything, metro, anything. The difference between Japan and the Czech Republic transportation is the Czech Republic is time system. So you purchase, for example, 30 minutes valid pass, and you can get to a tram, you can get on a metro, you can get on a train, and some of you commented that I could actually get on a boat sometimes with that within the 30 minutes range. Whereas Japanese transportation is divided by the distance or how many stations you take. So even if you take one station, even if you ride a train for one station, it's sometimes the same price as you ride 3 stations. Depends on where you're traveling. And here, if you buy a pass, that's even cheaper. In Japan, that's not the case. You have to talk to the company, you have to apply for the pass, you have to have a work contract or school contract to get a pass. Typically, that covers only your commute route. That might include bus and the train. But like here, you can just buy something online. You can just get an app. You can just buy like 3 months or 1 year pass. You can get anywhere within that range. For example, if I bought a Prague pass, and that covers everywhere in Prague. I can get on a tram, I can get on a train, I can get on a metro. Second thing is somewhat related to what I talked about just now, public transportation. You give up seats to elderly people. I thought it was a Japanese thing, but here that happens too. People giving up seats to elderly people, or someone who clearly has a cane, clearly needs help. So that's something that I admire about Japan, but it's not uniquely Japanese anymore. I learned that it's also a Czech thing, and drinking in public is completely fine in both countries. You can drink in public. If you're from the States, you would feel the freedom when you visit Japan or the Czech Republic because everyone's drinking in public on the street. Whereas in the States, I've heard it's not in most states, it's not legal to drink in public. So people hide their drinks in their paper bags and drink still. So from my perspective, if people drink anyway, what's the point of having a law like that? That's just my opinion. So I see people drinking beer can in their hands. Sometimes they have dogs with them. They're having fun. I just see people having fun in my neighborhood like all the time, almost every day, almost every evening. Probably they're having fun right now too. They're talking with a can of beer in their hands. From now on, these two might be negative things. So, fourth thing, people look unhappy in both countries. Needless to say, Japan is a depressing nation. Low wage, high tax, high living cost, overwork. So if you go to Japan, see people on the train, you see lots of people who are so tired, so fatigued in their suit and tie, they're sleeping all the way to their home. Sometimes they're drinking on the train. They always look like depressed. College kids, they look happy, but like adults, they look so depressed. So yeah, that's becoming a problem. It is a problem in Japan. Here too, it's actually rare to see people who are bright and smiling even in like a sunny days. If it's like rainy days and if it's like so dark, I think that's understandable. But I see like very few people who are, you know, look happy. I don't know why. I guess I will see when winter hits, because I heard winter is like really, really cold and really, really dark. So people find it depressing. So people are depressed because of that. I don't know. I also heard about the low salary here too. So that might be also a case. Now, fifth thing, blunt service people. Okay. If you're familiar with Slavic people, Slavic countries, you would probably expect people to be blunt. So chceš like this, right? Yeah. I mean, when you first meet them, they are usually like this. But like when you talk to them, for example, when you try to talk to them in Czech, they kind of brighten up, you know? I mean, I'm not saying everyone, because I think it's their culture to keep a straight face or something. But like I had some like very friendly encounters as well here. Why is it similar to Japan? I thought Japan is really friendly. Service people are really friendly. Well, on the phone, yeah, they could be. They could be really, really polite. If you go to big cities, they could be really, really polite. But the reason why I'm saying blunt is because they are always wearing masks. So it covers up like this. And, you know, you can't really see their face. You can really you can really hear them, just like I'm doing. And, you know, the facial expression is like so poor amongst Japanese people. So it's like this. I'll just show you what it looks like. I don't know why I still have masks. My parents told me I would need masks on the plane to keep my throat from becoming dry, but I didn't use the masks, so I'm just gonna use this for now. So let's say you walk into the store, you see this. What did I say? Someone said like this. こんにちは。以上ですね。何々になります。ありがとうございました。They look like that, you know? So yeah, I lots of people say Japanese people are nice. To me, it's not. They're not. They're so blunt. They're not rude or anything, but like I find them rude for not looking at you in the eyes, because they don't do that. I guess that's a cultural thing. I don't know why, but I always wondered why lack of eye contacts bothered me so much. Because I was born and raised in Japan. I shouldn't really care about lack of eye contacts. I should be really used to it. I mean, I'm used to it. I'm just over it. But like especially when young women, they're like wearing this. And they're always like I don't know, looking down on their phones. And they're like this all the time. And they're just walking like this all the time, you know? So they scare me. They terrify me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. So far, I prefer this country to Japan for many reasons that I can share with you in the future videos. There are some things that I might find that I don't like about this country, the Czech Republic. But so far, like, there are more pros than cons for me here. And Japan has more cons than pros for me, which I think that surprises a lot of people. If you read about Japanese things, if you're born and raised in a country where the country fantasizes Japan, or if you heard people, oh, Japan is a perfect country. I mean, it's not. It's not. It is far from perfect. And I think that's one of the worst places for me to live personally. It just doesn't vibe with me. Yeah, I'm not Japanese at all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up. And this is really biased opinion of me, so I know the grass is greener on the other side, you know. And I've only lived in this country for like 3 weeks. It's not a lot. But that's my impression so far. And that's just my impression now. My impression might change. I might say, oh, the Czech Republic is not for me in the future. I don't know. But definitely Japan is not for me. So that's what I'm sharing. That's my honesty there. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please let me know your thoughts. If you've been to the Czech Republic, if you are from the Czech Republic, if you've been to Japan, and been to other countries, what culture shocks did you have? I want you to let me know your opinions in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. Until next time.